What's up? Welcome to the show. My name is Nanaya Shatta Wale is here. I'm hanging out with the big plug, Big OK, and it's a morning show. Fuse Morning. We are here every morning to bring you the latest of conversations and what's happening in the world of music and everything. All right. Now today's show is special because it's a Wednesday. It's a wet morning that happened. You know, Accra and Ghana is going to be colder in the mornings and in the evenings. So you better start dressing like you did New York, at least all the chinchillas that you have bought since you bought them like 5 years that you have never worn them. This is the time to wear it. And now, on today's show, today being a Wednesday, I want to celebrate Wendy Shay. Yeah, big up Wendy Shay. Wendy Shay's song "It's Too Late" was used at a wedding in Uganda, and Charlie, the brides and the bridesmaids and all the wedding people, Charlie, the way they were jamming to the song. It was super, super, super late. Big shout out to Wendy Shay, our Woman Crash Wednesday, and keep doing your thing. You know, I know that the internet they don't really like you like that, yeah. But I also like the way you also don't mind anybody and do your thing. All right, guys, how are you guys doing?
I'm fine. I'm doing so good.
You guys know that we're supposed to record this show on time so you guys can get it on time, but the team in the office, including the production team that I always big up, you guys know they chose to disrespect, and you know what they are doing? They are chatting on WhatsApp. They're talking to themselves on WhatsApp. That's what you get for being a leader, right? So we are here for it. Let's go for a break. When we come back, it's what's new. Stay with us. What's new? What's happening?
All right, so since today is Wednesday and we're doing the Woman Crash or Women Crash Wednesday, we've decided to throw lights on one lady who has also gotten herself a deal, Eno Barony. So Eno Barony has landed herself an ambassadorial deal with the Bell Limited and Premium Orlando Fabrics.
Gideon and Benjamin, you know we can hear you on the show, right? So if you guys are talking, you have to lower your voice because we can hear you on your show. It's not cool because you have talkies that everybody's listening. So lower your voice and let's do a show. Yeah.
So she's landed a new deal and she made the announcement on Instagram. This is Eno Barony looking all glamorous in the Vebel Limited and Orlando Premium Fabric. Congratulations to Eno Barony for this big win. We've not heard from her for a while, but I think she just came out and made this announcement.
Yeah. I know it's looking different. Actually, it's Eno Barony.
Why you think she's lost weight?
Lost weight is body shaming.
Okay, sorry, Eno, please.
If you say lost weight, I should tell you that. I think she has trimmed proper. Yeah, she looks more trimmed. She looks more, Yeah, and I have been an advocate. If you go to Ghana Web YouTube channel, look for Nanaya talks about Eno Barony. I have been the one person who has been saying that I didn't understand why the girls or the ladies in the business, when they come into the game and they are rappers, they want to go like men. Because if you go like if you go like a man, go like a man in your words, in your music, in your lyrics. By identity and your look and feel should be feminine so that you can easily have people, following what you do because it's easier for people to. If you look at Cardi and look at Nicki, look at all these rappers in America, in the hip hop circle, even the Latinas, if you look at Shensia, yeah, what the singers are doing with their body that is working, you do the same thing, but you put your words hard as a man and get the people talking. There are a lot of men in the industry. The industry is like a male dominated, So if you are coming in and you come like a guy, sometimes it's hard. It's like Charlie, But I like what I'm seeing. It's good. She looks nice.
Yeah. Emefa, Eno Barony.
Yeah, Wakota Kakra there. But I hope so with this particular announcement, she's coming out with something big.
Did she announce? Is it like a deal with a company or?
Yeah, it's an ambassadorial deal.
But that one is normal. I thought it's a deal with maybe like a new label or.
Oh no.
No.
It's good. Nobody should ask her to drop music because
Or drop your best step. Your
because
next.
nobody's asking everybody's asking Rihanna to drop music and she's not doing it. Everybody is quiet. When Ghanaian artists do the same thing, you people are complaining. But if your foreign artists do it, you can't say anything. So leave her. Whatever she's doing, let her do it so that at the right time she can drop some good music. And also artists, no more buying interviews because like for some time now I've been following Pusha T and his brother who are about to release an album, right? They have a group, Clips, and they roll out the conversations, the things they're saying, the marketing strategy that they're using is because the two brothers haven't released an album in 16 years. So just think about it. It's a lot of things to say.
Yeah.
You know, and Pusha has fought Drake in the past and he won. And Pusha has left Kanye West and left Kanye West's label and it's a fight. Pusha has gone to sign with Jay-Z's Rock Nation or Def Jam through Rock Nation. So nyama bebre so you need to anima aboche share content na nya interview
A conversation.
you know, but here it becomes an interview because 1 month ago Kwame Eugene was on the show. The following 1 month Kwame Eugene is back. Then never back.
2 weeks again, Kwame Eugene is back.
Then never back.
On
You
the
understand?
behalf of France, you.
Yeah, then so it makes it an interview.
Yeah.
How are you? I'm fine. The last time you were here, you said this thing. Oh yeah, I'll fix it. The last time you were here, you said, you know. So I think we should find a way of allowing the artists to be themselves. It will make the industry better and it will make content creators better. You're coming to say something?
I was just coming to say that at least for the foreign artists like Rihanna, we know what she's up and about, what she's doing. At least we know that now she's giving birth. But then these are African artists. We don't know, like, all of a sudden. I mean, Cardi too, the same way. For some time now, we don't have any song from her. But we know that during that period too, she was also giving birth, right? And then now that she's ready to drop it, it has sparked the conversation. So if our artists are also not, releasing songs, they should let us know what they are, about, what they are doing. Yeah. I mean,
I have a different opinion to that because say who follow the life of artists in Ghana, you realize half of the time they have a lot going on. Okay. The problem is sorry to say this, but I think it's bad journalism and also unstructured industry. That's why you don't see it. Okay. If Eno didn't post this picture, nobody in the industry would have known she had a deal. Yeah. But I kid you not, if Eno was in America and the moment she signed the deal, TMZ will announce it. The moment Eno Barony goes to that company for a meeting, TMZ will announce it. Nicki Minaj once said she had a bad heart attack, a panic attack one night. She was shivering and she wanted to call the ambulance and she couldn't call the ambulance. Because once you call the ambulance, TMZ will announce it. That's how powerful Americans, like the industry is. The culture of paparazzi is not because they don't have anything to do or because they want to make money. The culture of paparazzi was built by Americans intentionally to make the people who do the arts important. Okay. That's why Jay-Z said, I feel so fresh, I might call the paparazzi on myself. Okay. So sometimes as marketing strategy, they call the people, like Kanye goes to Japan. Who the hell knows Kanye West in Japan like that big? But he's big in Japan. Why? Because the marketing team makes sure that they put some paparazzis on the street who puts attention by taking photos, videos, following him, asking him questions. And the people are asking, who is this guy? Okay. But here, who? All we know is to go for an event and take our phones and snap asses of Ghanaian women and breast and post. That's all. It's done. No, fact. You get me? Yeah. The industry is so bad. Like the media industry, the entertainment media side is so horrible that we don't work. If you go to the political sector, whenever the government is doing something, they are afraid because they will come after them. You have a Bernard Avler on City FM coming after you. But here who? We are waiting. So if Eno makes this post and she goes for an interview now, you realize that everybody's going to ask you about the
Yeah.
post she made. What about the story that you are supposed to find?
Okay.
You're not finding. Do you know that for the last couple of months now, Edem was locked up in, I'm talking about Edem. Edem was locked up in a hotel in somewhere out of town to record his new album. And the experience was crazy. All the producers, everybody's in the house.
Wow.
Yes, all the featured artists, everybody comes and goes. Some of the fans go and listen to the songs. Which media person is reporting it? But if it was
Because
in
we
a-
don't know. They don't make
Yeah,
it
because you
available
guys
to
don't
us.
work.
It's because we don't find it.
No, because you guys don't work. It's as simple
So
as that.
are you saying that each artist we should get a designated, media
You
house
don't have to
following
get
each
the
artist?
whatever that English is. You have to just work. TMZ
But
built
Nana, you
a
can't
culture.
just barge into someone's house and
You
then-
have to badge. Kanye West woke up one morning, 4:30 a.m., going to drop Kim Kardashian. Look for the video online. There was a paparazzi in his house. The paparazzi paid the security guy make it day in house. He did the house inside. And he was asking Kanye, how are you doing, Kanye? And Kanye was like, nigga, it's fucking 4:30 a.m. You guys don't work. You don't. Like sometimes when real journalists are talking, the entertainment journalists, they can't say something. Let's be sincere. You can check the fact. When you meet a political journalist, a business journalist, the entertainment journalists, they can't say anything. Look at the work. What's this guy's name? Manasseh Azuri is doing.
Manasseh.
Who in the entertainment field is doing that? Who? You guys think entertainment is cheap, eh? When you go to America, there are so many media houses, but yet everybody has numbers. Do you know why? Everybody has cut a niche for themselves. So when a show happens, you will have TMZ tell you all the things that you didn't see, but you have Complex tell you all the styles that you also miss. And you have the same Complex tell you the sneakers that went on, the hip-hop culture. You have Hyperbeat. You have like a lot. You have bringing you the latest pop culture news that you... So everybody gets something. So it makes their people...
Then and I don't think it's our fault.
It's whose fault?
Our system is just not structured.
You guys are not working. When we come back, it's Fan Zone. Stay with us. Okay. What are the fans saying?
So are you aware that we have Pop Smoke in Ghana now?
Yes, I am aware, and I'm happy for the boy.
How?
Yes, I'm happy for the boy. He's working. I was on Joy 99.7 with Kwame Dazi, and they were talking about variety, how to create a viral content. And they were like, oh, now it has become so easy for anybody to become famous. And I said, no, it's not. And the whole panel was looking at me like I'm crazy.
Just like how we are also looking at you.
And I was like, you guys don't
No,
understand.
I'm not looking at him like that because I know what he's saying.
You guys don't understand that to stand out, you have to be a genius to stand out. In the midst of chaos, the one person who is calm controls everybody. So to stand out in a time where look at the number of TikTok videos that goes up,
Yeah.
and it's not even enough.
Yeah.
The number of YouTube shows in a day, YouTube hits about 10 to 12 billion content in a day. So for that boy to sit, to think, to say, let me call myself reincarnated Pop Smoke. Let me look like this. Let me talk this way. And let me be distractive so that I get the attention that I'm looking for. Attention is a new currency.
Yeah.
If you say, a lot of people are trying to stand out, they are not able to stand out. A lot of people. So I think Kwame Nazi was like, you sure? I'm like, bro, put your eye down small and watch your system. Look at the guys who are changing the narrative. And if we are to do the Fuse at Night show, that's what we're going to talk about.
Okay.
Right? Look at it. Look at the industry. Look at the dance community. Dance has always been part of the culture,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
But who is standing out now?
Afronita.
who? Dance God,
God,
Ziggy.
Endurance,
yeah.
Ziggy, Lisa Kwam. Do you know what they had to do to stand out?
Tell us.
No, you know. They had to work
Extra.
more than everybody, and they had to be different.
Yeah.
So I was telling Kwame that no, don't downplay what the boys are doing. That's a lot of hard work. This boy sitting down there, probably, if it was you fold Ubemwa, because the first time he came out, the laughter and the insult alone to him.
And why are you saying that if it was me?
But Shatta Wale fans
Bully
bash
you
you
small.
small. He said you won't do media again. That's what he said. He said you won't do media again.
But I'm still doing it. I'm still kicking.
You get what I'm trying to say? So
Yeah.
you have to put respect on that boy's name.
Okay, so I moved into the comment section and it was quite interesting. I mean, about 90% of the comments or the people were actually saying one thing. So let me so this one says, just a minute. Okay, so I have it now. So this one says, don't shout it. And then Tema, Tutu the second, says, he did lie. It be 3 months, then born him. So I mean, with the conversation, he was saying he was premature. That's 7 months. Yeah, if I listen to the interview, I'll see, oh no, 7 months. And a week I said, so what senya what's in the year be idea? Yeah, no, 3 months. And then someone says, this one there, Shatta Bando chops tray bullet. So I think during the conversation,
Shatta Bando is also like somebody like Shatta Bando. To me, if I'm looking for a genius, I'll find that boy.
Okay.
And I'll find the person who turned him into a star. Because he's the actual genius. You get it?
Okay.
Because you are for lack of a better word, life has already,
Downplayed you.
yeah, because look at your high and everything.
Yeah.
And then you're able to turn it around and even have respect in certain quarters more than
He's a billionaire too. He is a billionaire. Come on.
What am I?
I don't know
I'm
why
not
you're
saying
laughing.
anything.
Bundle is a billionaire.
Yeah, we'll bundle him.
so yeah. I mean those people I really respect them.
Yeah. So the last one, that is Big Chillin says, beef or beef. Shatta go vex rough. I think it's Shatta Bundle she's actually referring to. So these are what the fans are saying in the comment section about the Ghanaian poop smoke.
And if you watch all the guys who have given him platforms like Code Mickey, the Savage Room, look at their numbers. They're good numbers. People are watching.
Yeah.
So it's not easy to stand out.
Yeah.
That's what you have to understand. It's not easy to. If it was easy, there will be a lot of people who are standing out.
Yeah.
It's not easy. But as to whether it will last or it won't last, it's up to him, his God, and his opportunities.
Yeah.
But for now, it has worked.
All right.
The Washing Bay guy, what's his name? Ananzo took Washing Bay to a new level. And as he has broken the walls, I was hoping to see that a lot of the Washing Bay boys will switch. But why are they not able to do it? Because it is not easy. They are not even seeing it. Do you understand? Like everybody, every boy, every girl who's at the Washing Bay now, for switch. Yes. Switch how you look nice. I'm not saying do the video song, but you to do some.
I mean, yesterday I had a shock of my life when I realized that my savings company, I'm talking about this is free promotion. They like
they I know.
I was like, should I go and withdraw my money?
No, because that the CEO of
Daylex
has been supporting a lot of young boys, like people on a low. He does it on a low. I saw a post from one of my friends on Facebook. It says Fife Dinkra. He said the same comments that this same man called him some time ago and supported him quietly, like
Shout out to my savings company.
But that's what I'm saying, that that boy has done something, like he has changed the course of his direction. Now, if I was working in the Washing Bay, this is the time for me to look nice. I will take my small savings, go and buy some nice t-shirts. I can also buy one look-alike t-shirt. Because in marketing, first to market gives a door for the next to market. It's only the third and the fourth who don't have attention.
Okay.
So let's say if you take media, the big online media platform now, whether we like it or yes, is Kojo Sheldon.
Yeah.
Right? He's built
The audience.
Yeah, an audience. But after Sheldon, all the guys who are closer to him get business because first the market opens doors for next. But if you are the fourth and the fifth, you have to do something crazy. That is why you have shows like the Salvage Room and all those things coming up. So I was hoping saying every watching big guy by now.
Joseph, switch it. I keep fatao.
Yeah, me were watching baby wa me area mo me no ma kwakasa da dance. Bana me jina na me free.
Yeah.
What's the one movie to watch now that Accra and Ghana will be cold in the mornings and in the evenings? This is a movie you have to watch. It's called The Sandman. It's a series on Netflix. You have to check it out.
Not movie box.
Sir? Sir? Hello there. Well, let me take a look at you. As pretty as you ever were by my troth, and yes, I do believe you've grown.
Maybe.
And you, my brother, you also seem different. Perhaps you too have grown. Stranger things have happened. Shall we go inside? I've made dinner.
Dinner?
All right, you have to see this movie. It's called The Sandman. And the movie is a very deep movie. It's about dreams. This guy is actually, there are a lot of dreams. And so in the movie, they are trying to, this is a genius writing. Like the thought process is that when we sleep and our subconscious mind is dreaming, this is what happens in the spiritual realm. That's what the movie is about. Ooh. And if you are with somebody who doesn't wake up, it means that the Lord of Dreams was being distracted. And so when you are sick, you have to be very careful because you can die. So this movie, the Lord of Dreams was captured for a century, for 100 years. And a lot of people died because he was not on his throne to wake them up. And the people who died are the people who were sick. But if you are healthy and you sleep, and in the same movie, they painted a picture of how people can use dreams to attack you. So he lost his assets that he used to work. He's checking if
he's downloading it.
I'm not downloading. I'm just checking.
You know, he lost his thing that he used to work, and then he asked. All he needs to know is, do you sleep? Okay. If you say yes, or if you ask the person, I'm looking for my helmet. So it's with Joseph, but he's asleep. That's all he needs. Then he comes, because when you're sleeping, you will dream.
Yeah. So
he responds to you in your dream.
Wow.
So he gets you. And to regain his power as a Lord of Dreams, he needed his help, the help of his brothers and sisters. It's a beautiful movie. You have to watch it. I'm not a huge fan of such movies, but this one, I am watching it. It's a series. I think two seasons are out now. Yeah. So you will like it
this evening.
Yeah, you will like it. It's a beautiful movie to watch, since the weather will be cold in the mornings and the evenings.
So you can do like a Netflix and chill with one person.
Movie box and chill.
And I'm just, if you can, you have to watch it alone.
It's up to you. It's if you want to watch it alone, if you want to watch with somebody too. The most important thing is that you have to watch the movie. That's the most important thing.
Okay.
Let's take a look at our video of the day.
Oh, wow. Oh, it's a deep kiss. Wow. Okay. Judith, are you sure you kissed your husband?
If anybody tried this with me, I'll kill the person.
We will find out. So Judith,
all these things are not important.
All my life MCing,
how can you do
something like this has never happened. I don't know how to explain to you, but Bang, bang. See, your husband is there. You kissed your husband. You kissed your husband.
How can you do this to somebody?
Wedding contents.
Yeah.
Nah, nobody.
I mean,
should
this one
try
is overrated.
No, but they have to stop all those nonsense things on wedding day that they do. They have to stop.
But then I think this is during the reception. I'm very sure. It to keep the
I
place
will
lively.
not. I will not spend money to feed people and still come and food for them to watch. And those same people will take the video. This video that is out. If you see the comment, you can check the comment. It was crazy because people were not at the wedding, and now it has become content.
Yeah.
So it's an open space. Everybody can say something, and people were saying things.
But later
That's what happened to Harold and his wife. Harold and his wife picture that came out.
Mm-hmm.
It was a part of the woman's picture that was not well taken.
Oh, okay.
And then the insults began. So I'm saying that this thing, let's say it's a game, yeah. So I'm try right part. And that's a full story number. That's a big for about that. You be do a them free.
Yeah.
Cause it tension kwa.
Yeah.
Na my book I wedding over 200,000, 500,000. Me de ka makobo be say wedding. Me say me jimi ma.
I was also come up with your wedding.
Me but people borrow money to do wedding.
It's not advisable.
Media advice you go and borrow money to do wedding. When you are done, come and take it from me.
Now what will be?
No, 500,000.
I think all this and there's another one too that they do that they say who is the most one heel and one shoe is for as far as I'm a wedding one almost say don't even live with the woman in the same room until you marry her. Mama asked her right and say who is the most. So how would I know that if I'm not supposed to live with her?
I think that one they do it among the friends.
It's even during the reception.
No, period how?
No, I'm saying that with that one, I think they do it with the friends, like the bridesmaid and then the others. So they come and stand behind the two of them.
I saw the two people who are marrying, one was holding heel, one was holding shoe.
Facing
each other. Facing each other. And they will say, Joseph and MFA,
who cooks better?
Who cooks better? Then you read. And I'm asking myself, the same church people are saying that I shouldn't live with this woman in her house. When I go to her house, I should leave by 9 o'clock or 8 o'clock. I should leave. I shouldn't sleep with her before I marry her. Now you're asking me questions that are related to how am I supposed to get the answer?
But I think these things they do it at the reception. So after everything and they are going to have the fun.
After reception, family, what I'm saying is the questions you are asking me that everybody is laughing. You are telling me I am not supposed to do it.
So it is believed that during the courtship period, you will get to know. That is why we court. In this modern world, we say dates, which is the wrong thing. We don't date. We court to marry. So what I say. So it is during the courtship period that you get to know the person. Oh, okay, she cooks well. She likes this.
So you live with the person during the courtship period.
You don't live with the person.
So how do I know that?
Come and go, just like you.
You see,
come and
go. You are not supposed to visit me though. You don't understand. Read your instructions. Have you been to counseling before?
How can I be to counseling?
You are not supposed to visit me in my room because it can lead us to having sex.
But
if you meet outside, so that is why when you meet someone, what color do you like? The person will tell you what.
But with all these things we are talking about, people have different perspectives on it. So some churches, some pastors have different perspectives on it. So I've heard some pastors actually say that I was also chance so it's a whole different conversation on its own.
What I got.
Anyway, I wish everybody all the best. Because I didn't say okay. I agree because whatever works for me and it doesn't work for me. It doesn't. I will not even come to the place there.
So like the balloon popping and
then
the
champagne. Do all those nonsense.
So how do you get money?
Money for what? Am I begging for money?
It's not begging, but it is during that period that your
Why?
loved ones will.
No, but I also have a different view to that.
Money
because
for what?
it is becoming a thing that people get married to get money. like make or worry a man for baba bechi miska.
No,
but you should get prepared. Debut. Una ko worry na so you prepared and so wako.
It's not like we are not prepared. Then I'm
So if the people don't bring you the money, it doesn't become a deal.
Then bring me a gift.
No, they are not supposed to bring you a gift.
They don't come and eat.
You know,
don't invite them.
The son of the late Jerry John Rollins got married recently.
Kimanti, yeah.
Did you see the wedding?
I did.
Did you see how many people were there?
Yeah.
The white lady's family.
Yeah.
His family.
Yeah.
And that was it.
Yeah.
Nobody came to beg anybody for money.
Yeah.
Because the moment you see, you can come and challenge me on this, and even the pastors, because I've been to that realm. You see, the moment you see gifting, it's an exchange. It's a power exchange. It's an energy exchange, right? If I take my phone and I say something good on it, I'm giving this phone to MFA, or the business, or the it will work, right? Mm-hmm. So when I'm getting married and I'm taking gifts from people, I don't even know their intentions. In their realms, it's not good for you. That's why people say I got married to I was going to marry my best friend. After the marriage, he or she became like a beast. I've seen people, not so busy. Me, I have friends. I can't mention, but they know they have friends that got married today. The next week after their honeymoon, we were back organizing money for the divorce. What's that?
Sometimes it's not also entirely the gift. Sometimes it's a person.
No. You forget about the person. I'm telling you the realms. When I pastor, Opa, there's a realms that if you know anybody who is spiritually gifted, forget even life itself, even work, the work that we do here, everything is in the realms. Yeah. Everything. Yesterday, for instance, we were doing the morning show. You were down. You fucked the show up. All your shows you recorded yesterday on the news daily and things, all didn't go. The energy was bad. It's in the realms. Do you understand what I'm trying to say? It's in the realms. And if I'm doing something, the most easy access, there's something called access points. You know that, you pray. Do you want to call NS, who's a pastor, to come?
He's working.
Working on what?
Okay, we can call him.
Because there are access points when you are praying. They call it portals. When it opens, you have to enter. That's why those who do astrology, somebody like me, I'm big on astrology. I know all these days that are happening. I know it's going to happen. I know. If you take my calendar, you see everything. I can show you my calendar. Everything that's going to happen in my month, I know. If you fool, I know. Because I see everything, then I will put it down. I'll write it on my calendar so that when you fool, I can know how to blast you. And some they will tell me that this one, if you respond, it will cause fire. So don't respond. If you respond, it will cause fire. I know everything. It's called portals.
So it's like a mirror you have in your room.
It's not a mirror. I use what we call in horoscope the soul contract. And so when I meet someone, all I need to know is your birthday, and I'll know who the fuck you are. And then if you're a good person or not, I will know. You don't have to prove to me anything. All I need to know is when were you born. If you tell me when you were born and it's correct, I'll know how to deal with you, because the kind of person I am, there are people that I don't link to. And there are people that I link to. It's fact.
That's why this by. Please check my between this myself and
so the same way for the pastors, those who are also big on prayer, pastors who are also big, very, very, very huge on prayer, they will tell you that it means you say yes, sir, fasting when you know or crowd. Why is the pastor saying fast on your crowd? Because it's a portal I will open. Do you know what I'm trying to say?
Yeah.
People will come and do debates, When who are here? Bible na kasema to her. God made a promise on certain things. One of the promises that is the most important thing to God is death. We all know that everybody's going to die, right? It's important. Everybody knows that promise. But when you're married, he also made a promise. He says, who finds a wife finds a good thing and obtains favor. That favor can be stained. That's why somebody can be on the road. There's a song by Adam. That's my favorite song of Adam. Fearful. Yeah. That song, somebody can stain your favor. Somebody can cause you delay. not denial, because God is the only person who decides what happens.
Yeah.
But somebody can cause your delay. So if you're getting married to somebody that you love, why are you begging for money?
Okay.
Why are you begging for money? Money is an access point. It's like ornament. They're access points. Read the Bible well. In the time when they're doing the idol worshipping, that's what they were using. True or false? Also,
Hey, now me some. Hey,
Hey,
I'm
so
the
you're
another
denying
person
your
now.
pastoral this thing.
No, that's not the point. It was true. It's true though.
ornaments are not access points.
Oh, they are.
Yes, that's why when you see when you come to Islam, they say they paint pictures like when you see a man and he's wearing plenty of rings juju. That's what they've told you guys. Yeah, because their access points, they are blocking. Their access points. So me when I see somebody wearing a ring, I check the person. Like this, but I told him. But this guy is wearing his ring is juju. I should not call him now. I'm calling juju no shine some.
It's juju.
Yes. So when he's cooking for you, be careful, because once he's cutting the onions, he's pulling your favor.
Yesterday when I go home, I was just thinking
It
about
be like,
him.
now you they sick.
Oh, okay.
I'll say you,
Let me
Juju.
see. Can I
Not
hold
in
it?
the inside, guys. Wait, allow me.
Oh, okay.
So you have to understand, like there are some philosophies that come with some of these things. Like Okowari, you met somebody that you like.
Yeah.
The world didn't choose the wife. You chose the person. And I will say, oh, why are you begging for money?
Okay.
Why are you opening your door? Do you understand?
Yeah.
Yeah. Why are you opening your door? And then now when you go home, the same guy 3 days before the marriage was laughing with you. After 1 week cannot smile with you. You say, Nipa ni subai ben. Send nipa sana wunim no. Ansana be why no. So what happened? Because if you watch the Sandman, yes, if you watch the Sandman in the realms, in the dreams of the dreams of people, they change. If I watch the movie, like
You have to watch.
I will.
they change. Like I watched one scene where one of his brothers wanted to kill him. So when he was captured, the brother came to tell the man who captured him. And you know how the man captured him? The man used voodoo, magic. There was recital of words and there was blood. And you know, you are a pastor. Wherever a blood is shed, there's covenant made. Mm-hmm. So whenever you get hurt, depending on what is hurting you, you need to be careful of the covenant that you are building. That's why when people are driving and their car hits somebody and the person gets hurt, they say, sell the car. Because if you have a covenant, you need to understand how life works. Now, the instruction to the man that captured him was that don't sleep. Neither you or your guards will sleep around him. Because once you sleep around him, that is his access point. So to make them work, he gave them some medicine. So when they take the medicine, they don't sleep. Now, the moment the man died and his son took over, the guys that were there, I don't know if they were tired or something, they started talking about the guy and they got tired. So it was a split second of sleep. But in that split second, the guy used the desire of the person sleeping. The man's desire was that he wants to go to the beach for a break. And so the Lord of the dreams put him at the beach. Oh no, man, die. And at the beach, then he started taking away everything from him. He started changing his destiny. And he changed it to the extent that he made him go angry to take his gun and shoot the cage that he was in. And then the cage broke. Then that's how come he became free. So whenever they say somebody can tamper with you, that's what they mean. Watch the movie.
What the movie? 2025.
Let's look at our love conversation and then we'll wrap up.
I don't like honesty. I like transparency. Let me explain the difference. Honesty is I ask you, hey babe, who were you at dinner with?
Yeah.
And you tell me the truth. That means you're being honest.
Yeah.
Transparency is, hey baby, I got dinner at 7 with James, Nathan, and his assistant, Sarah's gonna be there.
And
that's transparency. So now guess what? You were forthcoming.
Yep.
You told me what it was.
Yep.
And so now I trust it. I know what's going on. And then you add, and baby, I would love for you to come if you want to.
Facts.
And if you can't, I'm gonna miss you, but I understand.
All right. That's our love conversation. Transparency and honesty. Which one do you want?
I think for me, I want transparency. But if you are being honest with me, it also means you are being transparent with me.
Not all the time.
No, not all the time, but most of the times. Because, anyways, Charlie, maybe I'm not so bent on these things because maybe I'm never be meeting matter go.
So you are bent on it. Just that you are bent on it. Everybody, you can't say everybody is one way or the other bent on it.
Well, that's what I'm saying. I'm not so bent on it. I'm bent on it though,
if
but
there's a situation arises, you know that you are. Especially when like you are having a conversation with somebody. It's not even about relationship. But when you if you are framing, let's say you call me that Nana may call Asasio, then I give you my word that I will call you back, and I don't call you back. In that moment, it will hit you.
okay.
Do you understand? In that moment, you ask yourself, what's happening? So that's what the woman is saying, that
Okay.
like it's something that happens to everybody. You know, what would you rather want, transparency or honesty?
I think I want transparency.
Maybe that's a phone so someone so I had
It's
to
breaking it
yeah,
down.
I had to break it down. So the difference between transparency and honesty. So honesty refers to the quality of being truthful, sincere, and free from deceit. And then transparency, on the other hand, refers to openness, and clarity of information, action, and decision-making process.
Really
So
honest.
transparency means you are willing to share information,
And honesty
like the
means
details of the information. And then honesty means it's about being accurate and authentic in your words and action.
Charlie, these things they are like this. They are like this.
So which one would you prefer?
I feel like transparency sometimes hurts. The reason why I'm saying this, so in simple words, so transparency is the will to share, so willingly to share information. So what if the other day or the next day you don't share that details with me? I don't know if you guys are getting
Yeah.
it will hurt me. But if you are honest with me, I'm going out with the boys, and I always know that I am going out with the boys, I think I'm cool with that. But if I tell me, okay, I am going out with Joseph, Gideon, Ernest, and Benjamin, and then tomorrow you come back and tell me that I am going out with the boys, a baby bro, I'll be like, which boys? Is Joseph part? So that is when you guys be like, hey, mom, we start questions too much. No, you opened that door.
Oh, assembling.
It's no, I don't know if you are getting where I am taking it from. It's because you opened that door.
If I come home, or if I tell you something, communication it's a two-way thing. How I say something, it's not how you will understand it. That's what happens most of the time.
Okay.
So let's say Joseph, I call Joseph and I say, bro, when you come to work, get Gideon and Ben to do A, B, C. Mm-hmm. In my head, I'm giving him an instruction.
Yeah.
To him, I'm giving him a job to do. So if it is a job to do, he has to add it to his job to do list. But because it was an instruction.
Okay.
So if I don't treat this as urgent, he will add it to his
to-do list.
So communication is, so if I come and I tell you that, today, I'm talking about transparency and honesty.
Yeah.
Today, I went out with the boys. I don't add anything else. Mm-hmm. Then I come tomorrow and I say, Charlie, today I chilled with Joseph, Gideon, Ben, the squad in the office, it was nice, right? I've said mine. You were not there. How you understand it is entirely up to you.
And that is where the transparency and honesty, because at the end of the day,
because you will still in your head do the mathematics and say that. And if it was a reverse, it would be the same thing. You will still do your mathematics and say that, oh, ABR, now, or Gabriel, but one for 9 can home. And now ABR, more come up, but one can home. So no matter how transparent or how honest I can be, you know,
the understanding and the processing depends on you.
Like somebody calls me, like this morning, somebody called me early in the morning from DSTV. To her, she's doing her job. So she communicates. Hi, Mr. Redu, please, can I talk to you about I said no. It's too early in the morning. And by the way, I even know why my DSTV is off. There's no football. So I hanged up. Now, what she's saying, to her, she's communicating. I wasn't even listening to her. Because I've already preformed my thoughts. It's the same thing. So whether honesty or transparency, me, I don't care.
Okay.
Because if I come and I tell you that, like, I literally got an accident. I was at a police station. And I called somebody. The person said, oh, Peru for the door. But I was at the police station. Do you understand?
Yeah.
I was communicating, Charlie, bro. When you go fit come to the police station. Oh, it's in the upper grobio. Bye. And the person hung down. When I met the person, he said, no, you're very serious. I communicated where I was.
So I think it's
I was
because
transparent.
of previous communications
Thank you.
had
And
with
so
the person.
that's what I'm saying, that I don't care about the two, because if I know you, I know you. That's the most important thing to me. If I know that, listen, if I tell Joseph to do something, it will take him 4 days to do that thing. It's in my head. I can deal with it. But if I want it done early, I have to shout on him. He will get angry and go and do it right now. So you know the person, how to play with the person. Because if Joseph comes to tell me that, boss, we are ready, I'll tell him to fuck off and go. He knows that he was supposed to be here early. Do you understand? But I know him. But I don't want to hear that, because I also pass through the same thing. So if I know you, I know you. If MFA comes and tell me that, oh, today there's a party and so I want to go, I don't have to even overthink it. I have to just say, okay, cool, have fun.
Why won't you overthink it?
Why should I? I know you. That's what I'm saying.
That I like partying.
Whether you like partying,
Like the party, if you go and sleep there.
No.
I will if you go. Papa got to not get to the
Do you get what I'm trying to say? So I know you. You know, when we're, I don't know if your parents ever told you this story. I think it's a lie, but the parents always tell their children this. They said that a man was at the pub with a different woman, and somebody went to tell the wife, say, "Hey, me who could not say how oni obi ti bia ba we," and the woman went or the ntoma boni mo kokun toka. Odu ana ni kunu say, adwa baba, tena se hey, let's say what buy nya adwa. Ogumeni ma say, tena se. I say, hey, mom, me you me na make my friend. I make an answer on you. Now the woman is confused.
Yeah.
Right?
It might be a business partner.
Or it might be a mistress.
Yeah.
But when you know your man, you know when you know your person, you know your person.
Yeah.
Like Joseph said, on no enfano, because ebi ane nipa no nam, oni nipa no. Nipa ne ka say, Charlie, me ko hasia, yo mate. Oni say nipa ne ka say, anti un ka hwe mfa ho, into o twen, into ka say, ai mate no edin. Anti ka onu wane call. No, do you understand?
Yeah.
Yeah, because if you know the person, you know the person. I can communicate and say, oh, today I'll come to the house early. I want to be in the office and work till like 11 or 12 p.m. You can take it like, oh, today I'll come to the office. Because my coffee girl will have a share office when I'm media Jimmy. Until I've been transparent. But the day that argument will come, you reference that day and say, hey, because of
Suba in be a 1 year trip. It's true.
Challenge
Okay, guys, let's do the big story. So what's the big story?
Yeah, so the big story today, we are looking at who is dominating the dancehall scene and music scene in Ghana. And Tokana story was social media gidi. A man for say a Shatta Wale, a man for say a Stonebwoy, a man for being so say a Samini. A mama ko fa the Stonebwoy, ako fra Timaya. Ako bisa said Timaya and Stonebwoy when I big. When it comes to dancehall.
It's a wrong comparison. Timaya, hey.
Me say, and almost at this Shatta Wale nso compare Timaya. Almost say Shatta Wale then the 50-50. But Stonebwoy the end the 10-90.
Anyway. And then the big story.
It is a say you final if you chain.
Who is a big artist in dancehall in Ghana?
Without all this African dancehall, Afro dancehall, R&B dancehall.
To you.
I'll give it to Stonebwoy.
Okay. To you.
To me, I'll give it to both of them. Both Shatta Wale and Stonebwoy. They are all doing good in their separate fields. To you.
But why are they playing the Akaso Stadium thing again?
Say ahanum nantokwani na efi. Shatta fans say Shatta na dominate place. No Stonebwoy fans say ono nenyom kra oni hon so nenyom mbo ho na dominate chain performance no.
That's our show for today on FuseMorning. Let me know what you guys think on who is the biggest dancehall artist in Ghana. We'll see you guys on a Thursday, on a Throwback Thursday. We out.